Hi guys, it's Saturday and that means it's time for a video, face-to-face video with you guys. Excuse me. And I hope this video is in sync because my camera is kind of looking like it's off a bit. But so there's not a lot to talk about. I mean, there is and there isn't. Like, I just don't want to talk about the Amber Heard stuff. I don't want to give her any more time on my channel at all. I made a personal TikTok message to her, as have many other people on TikTok, just letting her know that, hey, you don't speak for us. I've already done my lip scrubber this morning. On Saturdays, for you new folks, this is what I usually do. Sometimes I'm in my music room and I'm already dolled up, and sometimes I will do my makeup while I'm talking to you guys. Try to go ahead and do my lipstick so that I at least look halfway decent while I'm talking to you while I'm doing this. So I need to turn on the light a bit more. Oh, that went on really thick. I didn't expect that. I'm not organized this morning at all, with my thoughts. I don't have notes jotted down. To be honest, I'm winging it this morning, because I have not felt my best over the last couple of weeks, really. I don't know, I'd say maybe last week was worse, but this week, I don't know, it's not as bad, but I've been having trouble with like pain around my rib cage. Now, I as I mentioned in a previous video, I have suffered from costochondritis for many years, and it comes and goes. I can go years without a flare-up. But my job as a child care provider has been really stressful the last couple of weeks for some reason. I don't really know why. It just has been. And I think that's contributing to it. I also think that talking about Amber Heard a lot and keeping up with, just her nonsense has something to do with it. Stress brings it on for me. So I have decided that I'm not doing any more videos about her. I'm not going to respond to posts about her. The very last thing I did was I made a quick TikTok, as a lot of women have done, just as in an open letter to Amber Heard, just letting her know that, hey, you don't speak for us. Real survivors who have been through that shit for real. Especially narcissistic abuse. You don't speak for us. And we really just want her to go away. You know what I mean? Like, just be gone with you already. I think of the Wicked Witch in Wizard of Oz. Just be gone. You have no power here. She needs to stop self-appointing herself, as, I would think that for someone to be allowed to say that they are an ambassador for domestic abuse, first of all, you need to show proof excuse me, that you've been abused, and she doesn't have any. Courts here in Virginia ruled against her You know, she's lying. But, I think because to me, and I think to many other abuse survivors, she represents our abuser. So I can't speak for the others, but I can speak for myself in saying that it's stressful to listen to her talk, knowing the crapola that comes out of her mouth are just, it's venomous lies. It's just lies. And it's stressful because, we can't actually say anything to her personally. We can only, express ourselves on social media, about her. And that's frustrating when you really want to just, you really want a face-to-face with her. You know what I'm saying? And you can't. She mentioned in that stupid interview, I didn't watch the interview, but it was kind of impossible to miss the clips of it. The thing that her talking in that interview, saying, look me in, you can't really look me in the eye and tell me you think it was fair. Many of us want to look you in the eye and tell you more than that, honey. So, yeah, she needs to stop. So anyway, I don't want to give her any more time on my social media platforms, and I think there are a lot of us that feel that way. So I think the less attention she gets from us, the less the media is going to want to give her attention. And did you know, I am reading that she got paid $1 million to do that interview? That's crazy. Why? Lord have mercy. Well, I guess she's got to have a side hustle if she's going to be paying Johnny what she owes him. Anyway, now back to something more pleasant to talk about. Johnny Depp, it is on tour with Jeff Beck. They've released, to my knowledge now, 3 singles on the various music platforms. I listened to all 3 on Spotify. And it's so interesting to me that music that I would normally not be at all interested in, the genre, and my musical taste is extremely eclectic. I listen to all kinds of stuff. One of the things I really enjoyed when I was in Second Life was the only reason I was ever in Second Life was because of the music scene. I had a virtual club in Second Life, and I indie artists, would come in and perform their music, and it was a great way to listen to really awesome original music, and you wonder to yourself, why are these people not signed? I guess it's hard to break into that business. But I love Second Life. Second Life is full of drama and whatnot, and it's very expensive to run a music club. Any venue in Second Life is real expensive to run. You don't make any money because you're paying the artist. well, way less than they would get paid in a real life setting, but it adds up. You know, if you're paying 3 or 4 musicians a night the equivalent of, say, $20 or $30, and you're doing that, you know, say times, you know, 3 or 4, and you're doing that, you know, 3 or 4 times a week, you know, 3 or 4 artists a night, 3 or 4 times a week, and it adds up really fast. So sadly, I laughed. Plus, you have to pay for your you know, your Second Life land and blah 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 blah. So that's a whole other subject. If you guys want to talk about Second Life, you can let me know. I did not pull out my eyeshadow. What? That's okay, because I'm just going to use this pink today. So yes, Johnny Depp's on tour with Jeff Beck. And like I said, I will link that, or I'll put that in here in this video for you. And yeah, so yeah, Greg Brooks is taking him to court. This is in LA, California. Now, the Law and Crime Network did petition to have cameras. There are cameras in there, and they were turned down. It was declined. And now I don't know if Johnny's lawyers are going to ask for cameras or not. Generally, I believe as long as, even if one side wants cameras, then they're allowed. I don't know if that was just a Virginia thing or if that's just a court thing. But I would like to see that one. Not that Johnny needs any more of his personal business put out there, but I've read about this case, and it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. You know, I think this is another kind of gold digger kind of case. You know, I think he's just looking to cash in on Johnny Depp. Back when it happened, or supposedly happened, I think Johnny was not long separated from Amber, and then so, you know, and all that was going on, and I think this is a case of just, you know, somebody trying to cash in on him. I'm really surprised that he didn't. He claims Johnny punched him. You know, I mean, this guy, it was like had something to do with the set, and there was a time limit and all this stuff, and I don't think this man is an actor. I could be wrong. If he is, I don't know who he is. But yeah, he claimed Johnny punched him. Now, supposedly, there was a police officer there that Mr. Brooks took with him to let Johnny know about the schedule, you know, the time limit he had. And I find it hard to believe that all this took place in front of a police officer and nothing was done, you know, about it. You know, if there was a police officer present, I want to hear from the police officer. Anyway, so yeah, he's got to go back to court. This is in Los Angeles, California. So last I looked, last night, I had 195 subscribers. And I promised you guys when we get to 200, there's going to be a giveaway. And there certainly will be. Now, maybe by the time I upload it, we're already there. That's a possibility. And if we are, then I will do another video today announcing the giveaway. And I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I really, really do. I have to thank Johnny Depp as well, because I think it's because of everything going on. You know, I think a lot of channels have benefited from him sharing his personal life with us. So I want to thank Johnny for the little boost in my channel. So I appreciate that. And I hope it continues to grow, because like I said, I will report to you guys, you know, anything that I learn that is going on with him. But this channel isn't solely about Johnny Depp. I don't want to talk about Amber Heard anymore. I really don't. You know, this channel is largely about narcissism. On Saturday, I like to do these face-to-face, you know, videos with you all. I know that I'm not organized today. My thoughts are not organized. I don't have notes down. I really apologize for that. I'm having a really just an off kind of week. You know, as I said, I think it's my costa's been acting up. I have a virtual appointment with my doctor, and I got to get some blood drawn. She'll schedule blood to be drawn after that, but the appointment with my doctor isn't until July the 7th, and which is not too far away, you know. And I'll mention this, and she's probably gonna want me to come in, which is gonna mean having to close daycare for a day to go in. But I've been really off because my mind has been on this, you know, chest area. It's my rib cage area. It's like sometimes it feels like there's gas trapped. I can feel around my rib cage. That's where it's sore. Sometimes I'll wake up and I'll feel it. When my costo acts up, it draws a lot of my attention because I know how bad it can get. I mean, it can. The worst it has ever gotten was me literally just gripping on to the car on the way to the emergency room. The pain had me lifting up off the seat, and I was crying and throwing up, and it was so bad. And I swore I was dying then. And I'm 53 now, you know, so any pain in the chest rib cage area gets my attention. And I keep telling myself, well, I guess if I was going to have a heart attack, I'd have had it by now, you know. If I've been feeling this for 2 weeks now, I don't know, you know. So, and I'm constantly checking my blood pressure and all of that stuff, and checking my O2 levels, and those are all good, you know. So I think it is my costo acting up. I'm concerned that I have my ulcers back. I've seen some evidence of that, which means I have to really watch my diet. I think I'm going to have to switch myself to a bland diet for a while. and see if I'm feeling better, because I can't keep taking NSAIDs. I can't keep taking ibuprofen and Tylenol and, you know, Aleve or aspirin. I can't keep taking that stuff, because if it is an ulcer, that's making it worse. That's going to make the pain a lot worse. Like last night I was laying there in bed and I felt the pain down lower in the duodenal area, which is where my ulcer was back in my 20s. And I feel like, and I hate to say this, but I feel like between that pain, the pain in my rib cage, I think a lot of it is Amber Heard stress, if you want to know the truth. And it has nothing to do with wanting to protect or take up for Johnny Depp, because there's only so much that I personally can do to help him. You know, I mean, supporting him through my videos, through my posts, you know, and that kind of thing, and through the Discord channel, but the Discord server, the NFTs and all, but I don't know Johnny personally, so there's like, and I don't have any power legally, so what can I do? You know, and that's kind of frustrating in itself. You know, to realize that, you know, I don't know him personally, so all of my complaining about Amber Heard is just stressing me out. And I don't think Johnny would want that either, you know what I mean? He doesn't want his fans getting sick and getting stressed out, you know, taking up for him. And you got to figure we spent the better part of the last 6 years doing just that. Especially in the last 2 years, and then of course it's 6 weeks of every day, that trial. It can get to you, especially when you're a survivor of abuse. You take it personally. So my stress comes from the personal feelings I have about her and what she's done and her lies, because I've been there. I have, if you read my book, Overcoming Narcissistic Abuse and Discard, then you know I have been through some bad shit. And it's amazing that I am still alive, for reals. And so, and it's, you know, there's no one to blame but myself, because I wanted to watch the trial. I want to support Johnny Depp. I will continue to support Johnny Depp and in his projects and everything that he does, and pray for him, and, you know, send good thoughts to him and all of that, and wish him well. But I have to do it without stressing about what Amber Heard is saying or doing, because this is a glow stick that I got actually from Dollar Tree, and I was curious about it. Without worrying about, God, what she's doing. It's a cooling stick too. It feels really good. It is really cool. But without worrying about what she is doing, I'm not sure how to use this thing, to be honest with you. Oh, it feels really good. It's like my face is like 30 degrees cooler now than the room. I guess it gives you this glow, like you've been sweating. I don't know. I'm going to blend it and see how. I want to blend it really well too, because I don't want it to be like real obvious. So yeah, I have to support Johnny without letting Amber get to me. And I think a lot of us would benefit from that, you know. Support Johnny without acknowledging her. You know, so, and the daycare too is stressing me out. It's not just all that, you know, it's the daycare as well. You know, not as much, but it just is. I'm a little stressed because with that, because I can't do this forever. You know, I just can't keep doing this forever. The kinds of hours that I work, you guys, I'm up at usually between 5 and 5:30. My alarm is set for, well, Alexa is set to wake me up at 5:40 every day, but I don't usually wait for that. If I wake up and it's after 5, whether it's 5:01 or 5:15, I go ahead and get up, because that extra time in the morning really helps. Let's see how I'm going to do with my hair today. I like having that extra time to myself in the morning. My hair needs colored again. I've got those gray roots coming through. I might leave my hair up today because I'm not liking the roots, you know, on it. And my hair is so daggone flat. It's so flat. Anyways, I think my hair's going up today. Kind of loose, like, maybe. So, just 30 minutes long. These makeup ones are usually a little, about half an hour long. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on getting this bun up here. Oh, it drives me crazy if it doesn't work right the first time. That's very loose. That's really not going to stay. And all of this will come down in the front probably. If I go anywhere and the wind starts hitting me, whatever. I gotta get my glasses on. Ooh, they need cleaned. I struggle with, I'm kind of OCD. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that or not yet. So I clean my glasses like constantly, because anything, a speck gets on it, or anything, you know, cloudy, if they get cloudy, it drives me up the wall. See, that's still not clean enough for me, but it's good enough for now. So yeah, less you know who, more JD, more me. And you guys can probably tell that I'm really not feeling myself right now, you know. And it's just because of the, I haven't been feeling good, you know, in around my rib cage and in my tummy. It's just not been, it's not been good. I have a 3-day weekend, so that's going to really help. And I'm determined for this 3-day weekend to paint. I haven't done a painting in a couple of weeks. I've been working on some music. A friend of mine are collaborating on Fix You by Coldplay. He wanted me to do the piano part, and I think he's going to add maybe guitar, I don't know, and his vocals. I'm not comfortable putting my vocals on it. I'm not, I have a problem singing and playing piano at the same time. If I have a track, I can do fine. But I can't concentrate, you know. It's either I'm going to get the piano notes right, or I'm going to get the vocals right. It ain't going to be both. And there are some songs here that I've uploaded to my YouTube that are okay, but I think even in those you can tell, I'm not sure if I mean, unless it's a song that I know really well and I don't have to think about it. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry guys, I know this video is kind of off. I'm not as peppy, I'm not as, you know, upbeat and whatever, and it's just because I've been in a lot of pain, and that pain goes all the way around to my back. But I mean, I think for the, I think 90% or so, I'm okay. You know, I think I need to change my diet, like seriously change my diet. Like oatmeal and toast and that kind of thing for a little while and see if that makes a difference. So, but according to my blood pressure monitor, you know, my blood pressure's great. So, I think it's stress. I think it's a whole lot of stress that I gotta get rid of. Part of it is this chair. I'm gonna tell you right now, I really believe part of it is this chair. Money's just really tight right now. I've been, I don't mind telling you guys that, you know, before COVID hit, oh my God, I had, and I'm not trying to brag, but like I was making $6,000 a month, and that's a whole lot for me. You know, I had an assistant, I had employees, I was bringing in good money, and then COVID hit. I shut down a couple of times, actually, for a few months at a time. I didn't. If I knew then what I know now, I never would have shut down. You know, I never would have been as afraid of it. But I did. I lost my assistant. I can't keep help, so I keep the enrollment down to a minimum because there's only so much you can handle on your own. So there's a very limited amount of income. So I'm not even making half now what I used to. And everything's expensive. Expenses are climbing, you know. So things like, you know, buying a new office chair, which this one's like 3 years old, which I desperately need, just isn't a priority. But I might have to bite the bullet and just do it. You know, I might just have to do it. Because I think it is at least partly responsible for the pain around my rib cage. You know, it could just be, it could all just boil down to the fact that my chair is crap. You know, could just come down to that. So anyhow, I'm going to get off of here. Because this is about half an hour long. Be a little longer than that by the time I put in the intro and the little outro messages. I appreciate all of my subscribers. My Saturdays are usually more peppy and more fun than this one. But I do like to get on here face to face at least once a week to let you guys know that I'm still here. You know, that I'm okay. I believe I'm okay. Mentally speaking, I think I'm okay. I don't think my depression is trying to hit me. I don't think that's the case. I think I'm just so concerned with constant pain for the last 2 weeks. You know, that gets to you. So, I'm going to try to get out of the house today. That might help get some sun, you know, the warmth. Because it's hot here. Get the warmth from the sun on me. Alexa, what's the notification?
One new notification from Amazon shopping. Last month, you bought Fill Dog Bowls on Amazon. How many stars would you rate it? From 1 to 5.
5.
Thanks. Your rating will help other customers make better choices.
You're welcome. I thought it might have been a weather thing. Those notifications can be annoying sometimes. And the suggestions, oh my God. If I ask her what time it is, I just want to know what time it is. You know, if it's dark and I'm sleeping and I wake up in the middle of the night and I want to know how much sleep I can still get, I'm just asking her what time it is and she'll give me the time, but then she'll spout off some suggestion. I'm laying there like, shut up. I don't want to know all that. Someone said there's a way to turn that off, but I haven't figured it out. Anyways, I'm really sorry that I'm not as, you know, I don't know. I'm okay for the most part. Like I said, it's just I've been in constant pain for the last couple of weeks, so that, that gets to you after a while. But hopefully this 3 days off is going to help that. I'm not going to be in this chair for the next 3 days and all weekend. I plan to read. I plan to paint. I plan to work on my music. Plan to get out of the house. So that's going to tell me a lot too, if it is this chair. I really suspect that it has a lot to do with it. So, you guys take care of yourself. If I'm over 200 now, I'll do another video later on today with specifics about the giveaway. Before I go, I do want to say that my book about narcissism is out on hardcover now, and you can pick that up on Amazon. And just the link should be in the description, and you can just Google my name, honestly, on Amazon, and it should come up. Google on Amazon, put my name in the search, and it should come up. You guys have a good day. Try to avoid stress, try to avoid drama, and do something positive. God bless.